You guys just don't know what's up. I do, but you don't. And then you do know what's up. You just don't want to accept it. It is 8 o'clock. All right, it's 7:56 from where I'm at. Life is grand. You guys in your local flea markets in the morning. I'm just listen. Thank you for coming and rocking with me this morning. I hope you woke up and said your gratitude first thing before you hopped out, and then continued to say gratitude. It's like saying grace for the day. Your morning gratitudes. For those who say their affirmations, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am great, I am wonderful. Breathe, inhale. Ugly faces, beautiful smiles. Let's go. Look, listen. Embodiment, man. You guys want to stay positive. I want to stay positive. I'm standing on the corner right now. I'm just walk down the way to walk back because that's how I felt. I wanted to breathe. So I was breathing. I was thanking God for every breath I was allotted to take. Man, look. If you really want it, you got to develop early bird syndrome. You got to get up early and go get it. Like I forgot my speaker. I should have brought my speaker. I could have turned up everything. But it's just a baby speaker anyway. But it would have turned up my little zone. So, this is that early morning. It's been a minute since I hit y'all with an early morning live and been like, yeah, we live, folks. We live like we live. You feel me? On the roadside. For everybody coming in, thank you. Seeing people up this morning, probably not. Well, due to time zones, it probably is. Let me be real with you. You know what I'm saying? People off in another country. I'm coming live from America, South Carolina to be specific. Comment your city so I know how real it is whenever you come into this live. Or just comment, I'm alive. I am alive. Live alive. Thank God I woke up this morning. I could have not, but I'm here to do something amazing, and I feel amazing. I feel good. I feel amazing. I feel freaking awesome. I feel like the best movie in the world just woke me up or just happened. I went to sleep on the couch. I woke up like I gotta go get it. 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 Ha! You know what I'm saying? Me and my uncle woke up, came straight to the flea market. You ever just wake up and just go do stuff? Just wait. Your mind is pre-programmed. Work. You do so much work, you forget to prepare sometimes. So you got to keep yourself in a prepared state of mind. So myself, I'm working on programming my mind to stay prepared or to do the tedious work. Like I like, besides mobile gaming, I've kind of given up playing video games because, I'm not a paid gamer, like a friend of mine was like, why don't you get a PC, a gaming PC? And I'm like, that when I get a house and stuff and stabilize my life, I might get a gaming PC or I might just get a regular work PC and continue working. Like, because to me, to be one of those gamers, much respect to you because you figured it out early. I could have just been playing games and developing games because it's not about just being the gamer. It's about taking the moment and developing some of these games, which I stepped in and I started trying to develop light games for mobile apps. And I've been in that process, People tell me, you got to get friends that will help you do this. And I'm like, yeah. God is my best friend. He'll send me those folks, what I'm saying, that'll help me do it. Like-minded individuals that's just as potent as me, that want to see great things get accomplished and want to play a great game, So, but in the meantime, I just continue to try to keep myself motivated to push this music. If you got anything that you're doing with your time, full time, spare time, if it's part time, your hustle, your dream, you chasing your dream, I'm here to tell you to keep chasing it. Like, I'm loving it. It's innovating me. It's motivating me to go harder at my field. Like my field of music, you're motivating me to want to make more music. I come on YouTube. I mean, it's still a little kind of, we debating the feminine and masculine energy and whatnot and whatever. Everybody's waking up to their higher self, acknowledging who they are in life. So you're like, okay, bet. This what we doing. You feel me? You know what I mean? We are addressing the scars that were put on us over the years. The scars left on our backs. We like, yo, how you get that scar? Well, the tyranny and betrayal that took place in my country to lead us down this line. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna wear them like badges of honor. And everybody else, I'm gonna look at their badge of honor like, yo, you did it too. We made it through. We pulled through it. It's 2025, y'all. It's almost over. I'm talking about the year. It's about to be 2026. Woo! Woo! Well, this year kind of flew by, but took forever like last year. It took forever to fly by quick. I'm thankful, though. I hope you're thankful. You know, it's an amazing day. We've had a week of basically no rain out here. So I'm pretty sure one of these weeks this is going to rain profusely. Just scattered showers while I take my little walk, deal with my little life, make it work how I make it work. You know, look, develop early bird syndrome. Somebody called me, my cousin called me, and he was like, yo, cuz, all the multi-millionaires and stuff, they get up early and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, cuz, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and you calling me about millionaires waking up early at 6 in the morning. That's what you got to say to me. And the whole time, I'm like, cuz, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. He like, you right. I'm like, we should be working, not talking about working. You should be going to go get that worm, not talking about the worm. Or you should be going to go get the early bird and not talking about whatever you're talking about. Just go get it. You know, this is me posting because, you know, I made a commitment. Or I told myself I would get more committed to posting. So I was like, all right, just start posting. At first I was like, yo, I ain't got nowhere to post. And yada, yada, yada. I don't got a place to sit up and do my podcast and talk my junk. And I realized, you know, I was making excuses. It's like being like, yo, I don't got a job because I make too many excuses. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some things I just don't want to sacrifice. Like anybody else would be like, I'm not sacrificing that. I just don't want to sacrifice that. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to give up this and I don't want to give up that. Sometimes you got to give it up. Sometimes you just got to, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't take it with you anyway. So, you know, one day you got to give it up anyway. You might as well make preparations, work on your discipline. It might be a higher form of discipline. You feel me? A lot of times we can lose ourselves in the late night and you don't wake up early enough to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like I found yesterday, I've been doing this right here. So I've been waking up. I did it like this. I said, I'm gonna work my company like I used to work my job. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna give my gratitude. I'm gonna go exercise. But then I'm not gonna start working until 2 o'clock. Because at my regular job, that's what I used to do. And I used to do like my music or promote my music in the mornings and promote my website in the mornings. But then I'd be like, at 2 o'clock, I'd be like, yo, it seems harder to get sales. You know, one morning I woke up and I was able to actually make it to a location at like 8 o'clock. It was forced. Somebody was like, yo, you got to get out and go get it now, bro. It's early. This early bird get the worm. And I'm like, okay, all right, clip it. Do it. 8 o'clock. Before 2 o'clock hit, I had already sold all my merchandise. This is like back in the day, I had already sold all my CDs. And I was like, okay, maybe they right. And, you know, I lost that process when I started working my job, when I really started working my job, because I was like, I'm tired. I'm too tired to even get up and go do that. I need the extra sleep because I'm about to be stressed dealing with people at my job. Because, you know, when you got a job, every now and then at your job, you got to deal with stressful situations. That's what most jobs be about, that, like how to handle stressful situations. So you got to figure all of that out. So, you know, you might be dealing with disgruntled employees or disgruntled customers. Some people are pleasant. Some people are not so nice, you know, and you got to chalk all that up and you got to just go hard. You feel me? You got to be like, I am going to go hard. F all of that. At the end of the day, you got to swallow your pride. Like, you can't make too many excuses because let's be honest. I care, but it's not like I can do anything about your excuses, you know? And I look at it like this. I self-reflect. I be like, if I care, but it ain't like I can do anything about your excuses, then the rest of the world might actually be the same way. They care. It just ain't much they can do about the struggles that you're going through because we all have our own lives. So for those of you who get what I'm saying and you know what I'm talking about, develop early bird syndrome so you can be out here so I can sell to you. I'm trying to sell CDs and different stuff. Make sure you got your money on y'all. You know, I got my website, josiefuller.com. You know, y'all go check that out. Get our life up. We're going to go up together. Thank you to everybody that came through my live, you know, to vibe with me this early morning. I hope I motivated you to get up and go get it because we got to go get it. Nobody's going to get it for us. We got to, unless you know you just that powerful the way you just finally got your few employees or you got a whole little family that's going to work for you, work with you. You know what I'm saying? You got your family and we're going to make it make sense and be even. A lot of people be like, oh, I don't work with family members, you know, but I come from family business. You can't say you don't work with family members if you come from family business because you're going to always figure out how to deal with family members. Like, it's a money game these days. And love game and the money game, damn near the same thing. The girl is going to want it all. She going to want it all. You feel me? So, you know, and you gonna want it all. And you deserve it all. You deserve everything you put your heart to. God made it like this. It's easy. Look at this. Look at this. I was born in 1986. I've seen light notes of the struggles that my grandma and, you know, her generation went through. Just like she's seen footnotes of the struggles that her generation that preceded her went through. You feel me? Her legacy, where she was coming from, you know. Before her, my people got their ass beat to pick cotton. By the time she got here, she was getting paid to pick cotton. 8 cents a bale, you feel me? Don't seem like much now, because everything is half of your life or your lung for like anything. You gonna give up an arm and a leg these days just to get some eggs, water, and some bread, some junk. And you know, they shouldn't even be charging for the water, but we charge for it. You dig? So knowing this, you got to be like, let me get up and go prepare my day or prepare my week. And, you know, I just wanted to leave y'all with that. I wanted to goddamn wake up in the morning and motivate somebody to chase their dreams. If you're not thinking big enough, then think bigger. Come on, get in it with me. Come on. It's early. I had to wake myself up with a chat online. So I'm like, when I go back and look at this, I'm going to be like, yo, I was really popping off. I might delete the video. But I love y'all too much, and there's probably a message in this where there was somebody that was struggling to accept getting up early enough to develop early bird syndrome. And I know it's something that you got to keep doing. You got to keep waking up. Set your alarm for 6 o'clock. You got to be to work in the morning. Set your alarm for 5 o'clock. You got to be to work in the morning. Even if you ain't got to be to work, you an entrepreneur. Go get it. You got to wake up and go get it, bro. I'm telling you right now. Get out here and go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got a marketing company. You ain't marketing. You not marketing. You not marketing. You got to market. Look, listen. When I was really in the studio, man, all we did was eat, sleep, and breathe music. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, dude, I went to sleep at 3 in the morning, woke up at 3 in the morning, talking about let's make some more music, bro. Hit the thing, hit the record button. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta develop that. You gotta develop that amplitude to never stop painting. You feel me? You gotta develop that amplitude to never stop painting. Never stop dreaming. Keep going, keep thinking about it. Because look, a lot of times you might be in a situation where you're doing it, you're making it work, and then something comes to take you away from that work. And now you're distracted and you're trying to fight to get back to it. I'm here to try to make that easier for you. Drop the distraction and get back to your original plan. Make it work, man. God got your back. Man, look, hit that subscribe button if you vibe with anything I've said or anything that I've put out there into the universe for you to be blessed up with. Thank you guys for coming through and rocking with me. You know, leaders shop at josiefuller.com. I'm gonna put a link in the description shortly after this video loads up. I'm about to go get it. Come to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, money, come to me, because God sent you to me. So you gotta come to me. Come on, let's get it. I'm up. Woo! Y'all stay well, man. Y'all stay good, stay healthy, stay wise. Get rich and get wealthy with me. Shop at my website, y'all. Right with your boy. JosieFuller.com. Go stream my music. Go stream my music. It's out right now. All streaming platforms. I love y'all, man. Stay up. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm going to come rock with y'all in a minute.